Hey guys, John Rettinger here with an unboxing for you of the Powermat wireless charging system. This is obviously a wireless charging setup that lets you power up the majority of your devices. Let's go ahead and dig in and see what's included in the box. The mat itself, as you guys will probably see in a few minutes, plugs into a wall. And the devices that you want to charge have their own little cradles that you just placed right on top of the mat. The mats themselves, they've got an office mat and they've got a portable mat, both of which run $99. Then you need to buy the separate cradles, which are generally, I think, about 29 to 30 to 39 bucks each. So I have not seen one of these in person, so I'm kind of curious how they work and if wireless charging even functions properly. So I'm very curious to sort of dig in here and see what we got. And of course, stay tuned to the channel at TechnoBuffalo.com for the follow-up videos. So looks like we got a lot of goodies here. Push all the packing off to the side and see what we got. So we have the Powermat wireless charging station. This is the home and office mat. It's like it opens up, check it out. And that is what it looks like. And of course I'll show you guys what it looks like live on camera. You can put 3 devices on it at once. Also included, we've got the Powermat portable mat. Looks like this one folds up and probably does a very similar thing. This has a tri-fold, so probably you can just take it and carry it with you. And if you look around these devices, like right here on the iPhone, for example, you see it's got a little bit of a sleeve on it, and that's what you need to charge them with. Unfortunately, you can't just put the iPhone right on top of it and have it charge. And we've got the iPod and iPhone dock. Looks like you put that right on top of the charger, and you can put your iPhone in it, and we'll just dock it and charge it. And then here's that sleeve I was telling you about for the iPhone 3G. I'm very curious to see what both these look like and how they function. So let's open them up and let's see. Let's start with the wireless charging home and office mat. So I'll pull this box off to the side and I'll pull things out one by one and show you what they look like. And when I do the full review, I'll tell you how useful everything is. And if you're interested in learning more about the Powermat, I'll put a link to them up in the sidebar. And if you're reading this on TechnoBuffalo, look down below. So let's slide this out. Looks like a mini skateboard upon first blush. So we'll take it out. It's very thin, actually. Little plasticky, but you can see 3 circles, which I'm assuming is where you want to put each of your devices. You can see that on the camera. There's 1, 2, and 3. USB, that must be where the power goes, and looks like there's some volume buttons as well. It must make a noise when you charge it. Let's see what else would come in your box. Thank you for purchasing Powermat. Okay. So a little bit about it. Home and office mat and Power Cube universal receiver. Interesting. So this looks to be the power cable. So that plugs in. And it's got the wall outlet port right there. And then this is the Powermat wireless charging, charge hundreds of portable devices. Let's see what comes in here. You can just dig in. They pack these things nice and tight. Go ahead and slide this out. So you can see exactly what comes in here. You've got adapters for Apple, Nintendo DSi, Nintendo DS Lite, LG, a micro USB which charges most HTC devices, Sony PSP, and Samsung. So that's quite nice. Looks like what you do is you plug one end, I'll just show you instead of talking to you about it, since that's the beauty of video. So you've got all these different tips right here. Take out one of these cubes. Pull this out, so it's got the micro USB tip attached to it. You can swap the tips pretty easily. You plug it in, so I've got the Sprint HTC Hero here, and I would just put this piece right on the charging pad. So you necessarily don't have to buy the external things for your iPhone or iPod Touch, whatever it is. They actually include something in the box. If you want it to be maybe a little bit more elegant, you can buy the additions, but they're by no means required. The Powermat folks look like they include that in the box. So that was quite nice. So this here is the office mat. Push all this stuff off to the side. Plugs right in. Again, just looks like a little bit of a skateboard, and the device just will sit right on top of it, or that little... Okay, so moving along, now we've got the portable mat to take a look at. I assume it's going to look very similar, but of course you can tell you can charge up 3 devices, and giving you a little bit overview on what it is. Looks like this would be a nice solution if you're in a place with minimal outlets and you only have one and you want to sort of plug everything in. Plus, I imagine it looks pretty cool, but I'm going to save my opinions for the full review. Simple, fast, clean, and energy saving. No spaghetti of wires, and charge 3 devices with 1 plug. So this is the portable one, like I said. And I've got the office charger here next to me so we can compare what they look like in case you're curious and would like to buy one of these. You'll know what they look like. Okay, so this looks quite different. It definitely has a plasticky feel to it. Looks like it folds down pretty small, and it's the same concept. You've got the 3, looks like little charging connectors right there. Move it up to the camera so you can see. And if you compare it to the office one, certainly not as elegant looking, but definitely more portable. So it's going to depend on your needs and the utility of these and whether or not it's so useful. And we've got the same array of ports. USB port in there is quite nice as well, and I believe that's found on the office one. So if you have something that doesn't, for example, have a charging port that you can put on top, you can charge something via USB, and I assume you can use that USB port while you have 3 things charging as well. So it looks like it'll help from a cabling standpoint. And digging in, looks like we got some different things here. I assume this is a carrying case for the portable charger, which it is. There's the power adapter and some reading material. This is not zipper, it looks like it's just magnetized. And then we've got the same tips that we just saw earlier for charging all your devices. So guys, I'm going to use this for a little while. I'll use both of these and let you know what I think about the Powermat. I've never used any sort of wireless charging options. The only time I've ever really come across it was for the Palm Touchstone. So I think this should be a relatively simple experience. In addition, I'll also show you in the review what these two look like. The iPhone and iPod docks and the sleeves that they go in as well. It's like a receiver and another version of the receiver. So this is just another way to charge your Apple products. And I've got these for a ton of other devices, BlackBerries included. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. For exclusive content, check out my Twitter page, twitter.com/John4Lakers. And for all your tech news, check out TechnoBuffalo.com. Start your own tech blog, even monetize it, make some money, and interact with each other using our built-in social network. Hope you enjoyed. I'm John Rettinger, and I'll see you in the next video.